You're listening to 94XO.
Hey guys, you're listening to 94XO. This is Simone, and today we have a special guest, P Hughes.
Yep, P Hughes, same with us.
And today we're going to talk about his upcoming projects he has. So, P Hughes, what you got going on?
Right now I'm recording songs for my upcoming debut project titled Undeniable Talent. It's going to have 7 tracks on it, and I'm excited. I'm anxious for people to hear it. I'm trying to come with my own original sound, my own creativity, and trying to take the game by storm.
Okay. So, what made you get into rapping?
I always had a passion for music since I was young. And my dad, he was always listening to music, and it's like I just kind of gravitated toward music back then, and I really didn't know it. Like I like sports, so I never really thought about really trying to be a rapper. And when I was young, I wrote a rap, and my daddy told me that you're an athlete, stick to sports.
Oh my God.
So yeah, he was a little harsh, but he was right, because it wasn't good what I was trying to do anyhow. But probably it came back to me probably when I was 18, 19, and I kind of took it to college. It was just fun stuff I did, like this freestyle stuff most people probably do. But I don't know, people was like they was saying like kind of good a little bit. If you took it serious, you probably could be a rapper. So after I got done playing football, I just remember what people used to say, and I started taking it serious, and I am.
I'm happy that you actually went back to what you was passionate about, because a lot of people don't do that. So I'm really, really, really happy that you went back to your dreams. Because it was a point in time where I was the same way, where I was like, oh, I was good at doing this, and so people would always say, you should do that with your life, but it was something I didn't want to do. And doing this type of stuff with music, and this is what I really, really wanted to do. So that makes me happy, just to see other people going for their dreams and shooting for the stars. When do you plan on releasing your mixtape? Or your project?
Probably, I think it's definitely gonna be out in March for sure. I only have a couple more tracks to finish up recording, and after that, I think I'm just gonna work on my art. I don't have my art, so I gotta make sure the art is fresh. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a big thing. I see people like to see the nice artwork with it, but other than that, definitely be dropping sometime in March. I don't have a for sure date, but March.
Okay.
And the talent will be online.
Okay, and you're gonna do it like on SoundCloud? You're gonna put it on?
Yeah, I have a SoundCloud. I have YouTube. I'm looking into a couple of other sites. I mean, honestly, I'm just getting familiar with a bunch of the online sites. I want it to be everywhere, honestly. But if I can, I'm gonna have it on probably the most popular sites, because I feel like that'll be the best for me. I'm saying, my first time, just to get to the most popular sites.
Right. You let me listen to 3 tracks, and the 3 tracks were Bad Dreams, Thunder, and Dedicated. Before we go into that, who produced your track? So who you working with right now? Shout them out.
Oh yeah, for sure. I work with a lot of producers. Most of them I met online. We exchange, do business through email or whatnot. The Bad Dreams track was produced by a guy named Vibes, and Kid Terror. The Thunder track, he got a weird name. His name's like, I'm probably gonna slaughter his name on the try. His name is like Shimo. It's
we got you, Shimo.
Right. He know it, but and my other track, Dedicated, is produced by iStar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
And I work with a variety. I don't limit myself, because I like different sounds. Different people have different vibes, so I just go off the vibe, and if I like your vibe, then I'll spend money with you.
One thing I like too with your music is that even though you got like the beat and everything, your voice overpowers it, and so it stands out. So like when I was listening to it, I was like, oh shoot, like it's making me feel some type of way. So that's one thing I really like about your voice. It's really different, and a lot of people, they don't have that. So let's go into your Bad Dreams track. So you were saying some things on there. I got a couple things written down. Perfect time to be Martin Luther King, dreaming, trying to see the world. Got my bike stole by the store. Keep the shotgun by the door. Drug dealers ain't real. These thug niggas don't kill. Bad dreams, please go away. I'm from the dirt but came out clean. Bad dreams, I was broke, I was poor, barely had enough to smoke. So with these things that you're saying, what does bad dreams represent?
Bad dreams just represent not a good day. You know what I'm saying? Or it's not a good feeling. You know, nobody want to be broke. Nobody want to be poor. Nobody want to be struggling. But it also represents losses. It ain't just about, you know, being broke. It's about, you know, losing people and discomfort. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you have a bad day, it's a bad dream. You lose your job, that's a bad dream. You know, you wreck your car, that's a bad dream. So it's, you know, I couldn't talk about everything, but the gist of the song come from pain. You know, it comes from just pain, hurt. And it's like, it's a bad dream. I try to name a lot of stuff that, you know, what is a bad dream. You know, the government, you know, I feel like I'm not big on going to hospitals necessarily, but I think they are necessary. But, you know, with a lot of these vaccines and stuff, it's cures for stuff, I feel like, and there's people dying, that's a bad dream. You know what I'm saying? When you could help people and you got people out here dying, like I said, with the streets are not the same as they were when, you know what I'm saying, I was growing up, or probably before then. Like nowadays, like little street code and or whatever, just not real. Like people out here shooting children, and this and that. That's a bad dream.
Right.
That's a bad dream. This can't be real. Like you don't never think people out here just killing kids and it just nobody seem like they don't care about their own community. It's a bad dream.
But your Thunder track, you said things where I came with something that you've never seen. It ain't no better thing. Mark McGuire, no. I got the better swing. I kept replaying that because I was like, wait, I had to make sure he said that. Mark McGuire, no, I got a better swing. That was nice. And so, what does Thunder represent in that track?
Thunder represent the storm. It represent me. It's like it's power. It's kind of what it represents to me. That's how I felt when I write this. I wanted to be powerful. That's why I named it Thunder. That's why I could, you know, crafted my hook on the song the way I did, because it's representing like power. I'm powering up. You know what I'm saying? And that line, Mark McGuire, I got a better swing.
I could tell you was feeling yourself when you were saying that.
It's what I meant by that when I wrote it, Mark McGuire, I got a better swing. It's not about, it's a metaphor, you know, with baseball obviously, but I'm talking about songs that you haven't heard. I know what songs I've got, so I'm talking about I got some hits. Mark McGuire, I got a better swing. That's what I'm meaning on there, you know what I'm saying? I just put it in a nice metaphor because, you know, this song was written after I wrote some really good songs, and I know they're really good songs. And yeah, I was feeling myself because I'm like, they gonna hear this song first.
Mm-hmm.
And then they gonna wonder like, he kinda cocky, he feeling himself. But then when you hear, as time go on, you will realize, you go back to Thunder, it's like, that's what he was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear the rest of the song, so yeah, I keep people on the edge of their seats with that one.
Okay, so go into your second verse. So when the song first started, you were kind of more calm, you was laid back, where you was still cocky, but then once that second verse, you started spazzing. So just kind of go into what you were going through and talking about with the second verse of that track.
Yeah, the second verse was just me just being raw and uncut. You know, sometimes I feel like as rappers, period, maybe they worry too much about maybe some things they say, this and that. I'm just gonna be real, whether you like it or not. You know, so I try not to make you feel like I'm just being arrogant, but I'm just saying like the things that I want in life are not cheap. I had to work my ass off to get what I want. I know it's not gonna come easy.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't just about me. I don't want to be the only one winning. As you hear me talking about other people, like, I'm gonna take us off. Like, if you with me, you gonna win too.
Right.
Like, just, you know what I'm saying? Just get behind me. I'm gonna lead the way. Just have my back, cause I got my front. So that's just, like I said, I've been weathered the storm, and I feel like we on the way to do something great. So it was just, I had to make sure you heard me. I had to get your attention.
This part of the interview is, do you know your favorite rapper? So what I'm going to do is ask you some questions about your favorite rapper. You said yours was Tupac. So the first question is, where was Tupac born at?
I know he's born in New York. Right? I know I can't be wrong. I know he's born on the East Coast, but I thought he was born in New York, and like his mama moved him to California.
So he was born in East Harlem, New York City.
Harlem.
And he's the one that started the deadly feud between the East Coast and the West Coast.
Yeah,
but he was actually born in East Harlem, and then later on in life moved to California. So a lot of people don't know that. My second question is, what is something that defined Tupac's career?
In my opinion, I think what defined his career a bit was the Brenda's Got a Baby song. You know, his storytelling ability, and you know, he's a poet as well. So it's like, I think that really was just a turning point, because who didn't like Brenda's Got a Baby? Like, you can like a lot of rap songs, but you wouldn't think in that time in rap, for him to drop that song, it's just, I think that was just like, this dude different. This dude different right now.
And yeah, that ties into what the answer that I have on here is. So mine was Shakespeare. So he studied a lot of Shakespeare. As you said, he was known as a poet. He attended the Baltimore School of Art. He has like a whole bunch of famous poems that people know to this day. So question number 3 is, what was Tupac's #1 Billboard charted record?
It's probably, right, I know he had a lot of big songs, probably, say, California Love. I know he had more than one, but I know California Love was a big song. That's a song, he released that song after he came from prison. That was like one of the first songs he put out, maybe after the first or second time he came home from prison. So, and that was like still a big song. You play it today and people still go crazy.
So what I have down is California Love and How Do You Want It. It was at peak position #1 for 8 weeks. And my listeners, if I'm wrong, you guys can comment and let me know if this is wrong. I'm getting this off the internet. But yeah, he had both of those tracks on #1 for 8 weeks. Question number 4 is, what was Tupac's 4th debut album?
All Eyes on Me.
Yes, sir.
Classic.
Classic. And
Good
lastly,
good music.
Lastly, I'm gonna play a track for you, and you can tell me what this track is.
Let's
I have
do
my
it.
track ready.
I can't say I listen to Tupac so much. Like, his music it'll help you. He got a song that'll help you through whatever, but he's giving you insight on life. It's good music.
So you pick Tupac over Biggie.
Yeah, I listen to Tupac over Biggie. No diss to Biggie. Love Biggie for sure, but yeah, Tupac was I just gravitated towards him at a young age, and it was stuff he was saying. Like, I knew exactly what he was talking about in the 90s. I was just a kid.
You should get your notes. Like him.
I got a lot of different types of people in my family. I don't know if they're like that. I'm like, man, what you on?
Okay, let me play this track real quick.
Broke the rules. That's their mama. You know, that's in my opinion, that's one of the biggest songs. Regardless of what the charts say, I go off passion and just, you know, that vibe. Like, Dear Mama is like, you felt that, man, talking about how strong his mother was. He talked about her weak points, but he still uplifted her and let you know like that's my queen. But he kept it real. He kept it real. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta respect that. And like I said, that passion. Some people be scared maybe to tell you about moments like that in their life, but he inspired me. Like, trust me, you'll hear a lot of my music about my life, stuff that I probably wouldn't just sit here and we were just talking and tell you necessarily. So that's real music like that.
So you said that Tupac was your #1 favorite rapper, but other artists inspired you, including DMX, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Future, Drake, and Lil Boosie. So what makes those artists stand out to you compared to other artists out there? Why do they inspire
Let's go
you?
down that list. Let's go down that list.
Okay, DMX, #1.
DMX is, I think, aside from Tupac, he one of the best storytellers that ever touched the microphone, in my opinion. The pain that you hear in his voice and his stories, like, and it's like he taught me, listen to his music, he taught me just how to legit just be raw and uncut with it. Like, don't hold back, just say exactly what you want to say. Like, that's what DMX taught me.
And that's crazy because I don't even remember the last time somebody even talked to me about DMX. And so when I saw you wrote that, I was like, DMX, what can DMX do to inspire somebody? And you see the positive.
They sleep. Yeah, he's definitely, I think he's good dude. Everybody had their struggles. People like DMX, the money and the fame really didn't change him. I mean, maybe he done something, but I think throughout his career, he remained him. And I think he definitely was a good person despite anything, the media would say about a person. I think he definitely was a good person. And he's definitely well loved in the hip hop community. For sure.
Okay, so Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, he inspired me to be a boss. His music just, he teach you how to be a boss, how to be upper echelon, because you gotta be that way. If you got big dreams, you're gonna have to boss up, and I think that's what Jay-Z, he planted in my head listening to his music growing up, is how to boss up, how to be a boss. How to move like one, think like one, how to treat the people around you. That's what Jay-Z, I think that's what he taught me.
Okay, and what about Future?
And Future, that's why I like Future. Future, he kind of talk that energy. Yeah, for real. He gotta have energy. I think that's one thing. Future, I took from his music from all the way back to like Notice Me days. Like that was one of my favorite Future songs. So
I remember when he came here, and I'm like, he had opened for Drake, and that's the first time I see him. And I'm like, dang, he ain't been he's not on the stage enough. And then now it's like he got his own stuff going on, and he toured with Drake instead of opening for Drake. So he came a long way.
He told me how to turn up for sure. He got to turn up.
And what about Lil Wayne?
Wayne, man. Let me tell a quick, it's not even a long story. Just when he had that album Block Is Hot came out, you know what I'm saying? That's back on me, my brother, and my two god brothers. We had the little cassette, we had a radio. We used to share the tape. We only had one. Like, what's all we was listening to for so long, like just playing PlayStation, like put the Block Is Hot in, you know what I'm saying? But Wayne, he taught me how to be creative. He one of the most creative rappers that's ever done it. He just taught me how to be creative and to think outside the box, do what people are afraid to do, say what people are afraid to say. That's what I got from Wayne.
And what about Drake?
Drake did.
I'm a big Drake fan.
He just it's the finesse. Like he do so many tracks. He's so talented, but it's like his finesse is just, that's kind of what I take from him. Like a song maybe like my Thunder song, I felt like some rappers would have heard that beat and probably been scared or something, but I just hear different sounds, and I feel like maybe that's what he hears sometimes, and that's how he able to make such good songs, because he hear things that other people maybe don't hear. I feel like I know I hear things that some other people don't hear. So that's what I take from Drake.
And the last one is Boosie.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy because you got all these different, like, they're all rappers, but they all got their own, like, style, and they all different. And so I like how you have this variety of rappers. Like, you went from Drake to Boosie. Like,
you gotta be, because in that side, obviously Drake, so compared to like Boosie, Drake is like a newer artist.
Yeah.
I was listening to Boosie, youngest in the camp. When I probably shouldn't have been listening to the stuff he was saying. I was young, but Boosie definitely one of my all-time favorites. But he taught me how to release that pain on the track, like really say things that hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like DMX, but it's like Boosie was a little different because he'd talk about how a female hurt him and like I really loved her, but she did me like this, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's just that, like I said, he one of them artists again that I just learned how to, just tell what hurt you. Don't be afraid to put that pain on that beat, and don't be afraid to say your wrongs and all that, because that's part of who you are. And if people don't eventually listen to your music, they don't eventually feel like they know something about you or they really feel you, then it's like you really not getting your point across. Right. You just blowing smoke a little bit. Yeah, you gotta make them feel you.
Now, do you have any upcoming events you're doing, or do you have anything in mind that you want to be a part of this year or within the next couple of years?
Yeah, I heard about a couple of like independent artists or shows that supposed to be taking place in, I believe, early March for artists in the city, and they saying they're picking like top 2 artists to go to Atlanta. So I guess it's a thing in Atlanta that they doing, but they going around basically trying to discover talent and stuff. So stuff like that. Yeah, I'm looking to perform whenever. Like I wanna, so I do music. I wanna rap. I wanna, you know what I'm saying, get in front of people and show them, I ain't just a person behind the mic. Like I got the same energy, and I know the words to my songs because I wrote them from the heart. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just like I just got drunk or high or something that just make like this from the heart. So it's definitely in the near future. Soon as the night will drop, I'm ready to get on the stage whenever.
Alright. Well, you guys look out for P Hughes' work coming out. His project will be out sometime in March. So you guys can follow P Hughes on his social media accounts. Go ahead, shout him out.
Yeah, I'm on Instagram, 1P Hughes. I'm on Twitter at 10 Toes in the Page. That's TENTOESN. This N DA Pay PAVE. That's it. Twitter and Instagram. That's all me right there. So yeah, for sure. Follow me. Like I said, I'm on Instagram at 1P Hughes, and I'm on Twitter at 10 Toes in the Page.
Alright, and you guys were listening to 94XO. Thanks for tuning in. And we out. Be easy.
You're listening to 94XO.